very long time, it feels good to say that Hindi cinema is going in the right direction. Hi everyone, welcome to I Just React and Review. My name is Ashmita and today I will be sharing my thoughts on the latest Netflix Hindi film release, Cargo, starring Vikrant Messi and Shweta Tripathi in the lead roles. So I watched this film yesterday and I was pleasantly surprised at the original concept put forward by the makers. Now this film is in no way a perfect film, but the attempt for making such an original film with such an original and unique concept should be appreciated. I am all in for the audiences boycotting the bad aspects of nepotism in Bollywood, but the other facet is also to support such original ideas and original movies. So yes, let's get into the detailed analysis of the film. Storyline was the one thing that was an absolute win for me. The premise is set in the year 2027, where the humans and the demons, yes, you heard that right, the demons coexist in the same world. It is shown that the demons who exist in this world have more to them than just killing people. They are as complex as human beings, they have feelings and emotions as well. This peaceful coexistence is a result of a peace treaty that was signed 75 years ago between the humans and the demons to end the Cold War. So Vikrant Messi, who plays the role of Prahastra, is a demon. One of the fruitful results of this peace treaty is that the demons are responsible for transitioning the dead human beings properly to the afterlife. So the demons have an entire organization and a proper space set up to conduct these transitions. And Prahastra is one of the astronauts. Prahastra is a demon who is extremely process oriented and really doesn't like to deviate from the rules that he has set up in his own spaceship. But one fine day he gets an assistant, Yuvishka, played by Shweta Tripathi, to help him out. And because of this new entrant in his life, his entire routine and process gets questioned and disrupted. So this is essentially a story revolving Prahastra and Yuvishka and their overall interactions inside that spaceship. So yes, that is really the crux of the film, and I really want to applaud the makers for thinking of such a unique idea. Now, no matter how unique your overall storyline is, if the editing, the pace, the overall narration basically is not done well, then it really doesn't do justice to the storyline, and that is the biggest downfall and the flaw in this movie. Now, I am not saying that the narration style used in this film is absolutely horrible, that's not the case, but yes, if you look at the overall film, the pacing is actually quite slow. So yes, I was really okay with the pacing of the first half of the film, where the makers were trying to set the premise, give some context, make the audience adjust to this idea. But when all of it was done and the pacing was still slow, then that became a problem. In the second half, I felt that the story was really not moving forward quickly as it should, and that's where the movie disconnected with me. Aarti Kadam is the writer and the director of the film, and even though it is not a perfect film, I really want to applaud her for thinking of such a unique idea. Because even though at macro level this is a sci-fi, it is blended so well with Indian mythology, so the story feels very unique for the Indian audiences. We will really be doing a disservice to her writing if we compare this movie with the regular sci-fi. Because in our head, when we think of sci-fi, we think of something in a really big scale. We think of larger than life stuff. We think of Interstellar and Inception when we think of sci-fi. So that is the standard set for us when we are looking at sci-fi. If we are watching this movie with those set standards, it is going to be a huge disappointment, and it's really not fair to this film then. So yes, manage your expectations when you're thinking, oh, I'm going to watch a sci-fi. For me personally, I didn't have any expectations from the film, and I say this because I had not watched the trailer. The trailer I think dropped only a couple of days back before the release, and I didn't get time to check out the trailer. So I only knew that there is Vikrant Messi and he's wearing an astronaut costume, and that's all I knew. So I was watching this film with zero expectations. Maybe that is the reason why I got so pleasantly surprised with this concept. Now coming to the direction of Aarti Kadam. Now I think personally what she was trying to convey through this film was that as demons, these characters also have a very complex sort of a thinking, and it was really more of a self-reflection film for Vikrant's character and Shweta's character as well. But it didn't come across like that fully. I think she had this concept in mind that she will give us that emotional connect with these two characters, but I don't think she was 100% successful in showing that. I really felt incomplete after watching this film because I thought that even though a lot of screen time was given for Vikrant and Shweta, but still somehow their backstory was not really developed well, and I needed more context about their lives to actually really connect with these two characters. I really want to give a big shout out to the production design of this film. The production design is done by Mayur Sharma, and kudos to you, man, kudos to you. I was really happy to see the entire production design of the spaceship, and you can say, I mean, you can feel when you watch the film that yes, the budget was not that high because the spaceship is not shown in a very glamorized way, you know, not all those high-techy stuff that you usually see in the sci-fi films. You can feel that yes, the budget was not that high, but whatever has been done still feels very real and authentic. So yes, I specifically wanted to applaud Mayur Sharma for his work. Also a shout out to the animation and the VFX. It's done by Zenith Mehta, and yes, he also deserves credit for his work. The score was a bit of a letdown for me. The score is given by Shehnaz Sheikh, and why I say this because this movie is a self-reflection of these two characters, and I didn't feel emotionally connected to them, and the big part of that is because of the score. For example, when Yuvishka is doing all these transitions of the dead bodies to afterlife, she's really self-reflecting. She's thinking that do their journeys even matter, because we are wiping out all their memories. So do all the human journeys even matter? And honestly, I really didn't feel the 100% impact or gravitas of that scene, because like Shweta Tripathi, she did well, she performed well, but I think the lack of a good background score, it didn't create that, you know, 100% impact, emotional impact that it should have. Okay, let's come to the performances. Let's start with Vikrant Messi. I think he's a fabulous actor, and I'm really happy that he's getting the recognition that he deserves. It has been a long journey for him, and I think when he started, people appreciated his acting but really didn't give him that recognition. Whenever I see him perform, I feel really surprised in a good way, because his dialogue delivery is so effortless and so much better than the certain stars that we have in Bollywood. If given a good script and in hands of a good director, this guy will go ahead in leaps and bounds. And I think at this stage, this Hindi movie audience has opened up its eyes and is ready to give chance to good actors and deserving actors. Shweta Tripathi was also very good in the film, but I wouldn't say that, oh, she completely blew me away with her performance, because I think for me, her best is still Gone Kesh. Gone Kesh, when I had watched that film, that's when I was completely blown away by her. Here, I personally feel that yes, she gave a good performance, but this was not her best. There is another supporting character with the name Nitigya, and he's sort of a government official, and I was so happy with that performance. The actor who did this role was Nandhu Madhav, and he really was a surprise package for me. Every scene of him talking to Vikrant's character and Shweta's character were just beautiful. The entire film, even though packaged as a sci-fi, is really a character-driven and character development film. So yes, you wouldn't get those big action sequences or really huge special effects. This is more like a human emotional movie. But I will urge the audiences to watch it, because this is such, you know, you rarely get such unique original ideas from the Hindi film industry, because now it's all about remake. So once in a while when we get this kind of films, I think we should really support it, because it will encourage more and more makers to actually write original scripts. So yes, do stream this on Netflix, and that was my analysis of this film. If you have come till the end of the video, thank you so much for watching. I will see you on my next video, guys. Bye bye.